Hello everyone, this is Figly Cacklevac and welcome back to Doki Doki. Hello everyone, this is Figly Cacklevac and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, it's been a long time since I played this game. The last episode you probably saw was a short one that was pre-recorded way like a month ago, and I haven't played this game since. I've been too busy and stuff, so I'm hopefully gonna try to finish it in one sitting. And you'll probably see it in separate parts. If not, I'll probably try to get halfway through the rest of the game. I don't know how close I am to finishing, but I would like to finish this game sooner than later. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna continue on. So last time, I forget what happened. Anyway, I pressed new game, because that's what I was supposed to do. So yeah, okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always an anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Dude? I blink a few times to make sure I was seeing things right. Then I realized it's Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. I completely forget what the voice acting was. Oh boy. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all that political and sounds of blah blah blah. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature... Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Now I remember. There's only 3 of you guys, right? One of them's dead. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? And I don't remember my childhood friend who died. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insisting that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, dude. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Sure, Monica, sure. I've lost my touch because I haven't played this game in so long. Please? You know, I'm keeping an eye on you, Monica. I'm starting to remember what happened last time. I'm keeping an eye on you. well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? I mean, you could just say no, because you know. Sure, I guess I can check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, dude, you know that? Ah ha ha, Monica, try not to sweet talk me into anything. Keeping an eye. I have great mental power. I can see through everything. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks this day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I'm pretty sure I sold my soul to a cupcake, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I sold it to a cupcake. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. If you hear a little like staticky background noise, that's my mic. I apologize for that. Yeah. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Eh? Oh. Hi. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to your club, dude. You know, this doesn't look right. This just naturally does not look right. Come on. We all know why it doesn't look right. You guys all know there's supposed to be a fourth person there. Ha ha ha. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I do not recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. That just doesn't have a nice ring to it, does it? Huh? You know, I used to know a vice president in this club. Back in the old days. When everyone was still alive. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you. Nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into dude in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, dude? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Wink. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Sure, can you also make it safe and like Monica free as well? You know, I just have a hunch that maybe since you're here, I don't think it's gonna go well, man. You know, just saying. I'm surprised there aren't many people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. Like, literature? I mean, I guess a demonic game girl doesn't catch your interest either, so I don't know why I'm joining this club. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can really all grow this club before we graduate. Oh boy. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Sure. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, dude, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Ha ha ha. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, I mean, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up. Yeah, her eyes, definitely. Haha. That she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well might be having a conversation with a rock. Well, I guess I am a rock now. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Yeah, I'm not sure how I like about this world right now. You know, just a fourth person is missing, I'm pretty sure. Just doesn't seem right. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. I couldn't read for a second. Oh my gosh. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. I keep that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. Oh boy, let's listen to Monika's great idea and then die after that. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Look at this, it's all awkward because you're missing that one person who's supposedly dead and not even part of this new world. Oh, it's all your fault, Monica. We all know it. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for us, all of us, to participate in together. I did decide to take on responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as member. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, dude? Hold on just 1 second. There's still one problem. Hey, what's that? Now that we reached the most important topic, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Plus, I don't trust Monica. I think she's too suspicious. And I think there's something wrong with Natsuki and Yuri as well. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe potentially. I'm not sure. But definitely Monica's not the most cleanest person you can in the room. If you get what I'm saying. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, dude. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. Ah, whose fault is that? Ha! See, you would have been an official club, Monica, but you screwed up somewhere in the past. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. Well, I mean, you had a new member that you possibly killed. And if we don't find one more before the festival, oh boy. The great festival Monday, the one where everything went wrong for you, Monica. Yeah, that was your fault too. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, dude? Yeah, sure, blah blah blah, it could be fun, right? Oh boy. You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Dude, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Oh boy, hooray! Sarcasm. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Wink. Thanks, I guess. Oh boy. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Dude, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Wink. Can I really impress myself? To the class star Monica. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Oh, goodbye. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Or not, there's a possibility that I don't. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Hopefully. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh boy. Okay. Well, you have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the wall everywhere. And there was someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize, wait, what, nails? What? Whoa, wait, what? Told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on TV. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Huh. Interesting. I've never read that poem before. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly do something, so I'll be right back. Hey, okay, I'll give you Lucy. Hi again, dude. Glad to see that you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Oh boy, I wish I could, Monica, but I guess I can't. Nah, don't worry, fam. This might still be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Or at least I keep my word, right? Yeah. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I don't know if it's by force. Or if I'm willingly coming here to show up. I don't know. I can't word. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Wait. Why does the music sound weird? And I saw that. Hey, Yuri. I'm pretty sure I just saw a deformity in your face. That's not natural, even in the human world. Hooray! I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Oh wait, no, this is natural music, I think. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not... Wait a second. No, it's okay, it's my imagination. Oh, hey! Yo, you're not supposed to do that. I don't think that's natural for you either. Especially where your color changed. Oh, the music did change. It's a lower pitch. Oh. And I feel like the room is tilted. But you know, that's me. I guess it's my imagination. Hey, guys. Yeah, you guys are unnatural right now. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you can plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then won't you see the end of it? Oh, hey Monica. That's unnatural positioning for you. You're not supposed to be in front of the text box. Yeah, Monica. You know, there's some things that you make a little bit too obvious that you're a little bit suspicious, but hooray, at least you're in front of the text box. Yeah. Monica, you better get behind that. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, dude. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Well, yeah, if you want to do that, first of all, get rid of Monica. Second of all, I think everything should change back to what it's supposed to be because I feel like there's a little bit perspective is a little bit off right now. Yeah. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like I said, I'm in this club now, so if it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. It's not that. It's everything else. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. You know what would make the mood better? If the room wasn't tilted, and if the perspective was fine, and if Monica was not there. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, now that everything is settled in and back to normal, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Where do I go? Oh, I screwed up, didn't I? I was supposed to talk to Natsuki, but I guess I'm talking to Yuri. I thought it was split. Okay, I guess we're going to Yuri right now. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seemed to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, whoa, oh my gosh, that's creepy as heck. Whoa, what happened to your eye? Holy smokes, I didn't notice that until now. Oh god, that's creepy. That's one thing, okay. It's one thing to make a me with dot eyes like a fish. They're on like, maybe I'll get a picture and I'll show you guys. I don't know how I'll do that. But that is Is your eye moving further and further away from your face? Oh boy, it is. Oh my gosh, that eye is moving. Oh, Yuri, hi. Cover that. Oh, your eye is better. Yuri, is that normal for you? I mean, not for any particular reasons. Yes, I get it. Okay, just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book, and how come your eye? I think I'm a little bit more curious about your eye moving than the book. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious up here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. You know, yeah, I think maybe we shouldn't let it go, and we should probably talk about the obvious eye movement that's very, very weird. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's very engaging and a relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Oh boy, is that Yuri's eyes that... Hopefully not. Wait, one eye? Illuminati? Basically, it's about... Oh, shoot. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them into... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. More than a spoiler. Should you be reading that type of book, Yuri? I mean... Maybe. Hi, Chichu. Why? Chocho, what are you doing? Don't look at me like that. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. Oh, good. That's kind of, at least it's good you're not interested into limb things, but... That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah, I agree. Yuri makes it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came out from nowhere. Oh boy, that sounds like this game. Ah. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, dude? No, I mean, it's not that. I mean, blah, I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Oh boy. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Maybe a little bit unstable. It's just that kind of story. It's a kind of challenge. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. I don't know. I don't think that strange new perspective is healthy for you. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly, oh boy! Hey Yuri, you're back, right? Okay, hi Yuri. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I think that's very unnatural, but you know, it happens, right? I think. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. Oh boy. Are you a psychopath? When I let things like books and writing show my thought. My whole body! Oh boy, I can't read that fast enough. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Yuri, I think you're saying strange things already. And then with your weird black prints thingy on the text box, I think it's a little bit weirder. Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Oh, hello. Hi. Am I talking to Yuri? I mean, you don't have to, but... Ahaha, what are you saying? I don't know who I'm talking to right now. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, I mean, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Hopefully it's a good presence and not a bad presence. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little bit distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting, I hope. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. What? Bathing? What the heck? Yuri, you really apologize a lot, right? I do? I don't really mean it. I mean, sorry. Blah. By the way, sorry for my random comments. Just trying to keep things interesting. Keep things real. Yeah. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Oh boy, haha! It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kinda difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumbs and forefingers. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. Yeah. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I think I've been distracted for the whole game. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll ever be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading it, right? Yeah, my mic's on. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. Since you're being so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a little silly thought, but the main character reminds me of you a little bit. Oh yeah, the main character in this book, which is about psychotic murder, I think. I don't think a main character should be reminding you of someone else from some kind of book like this. Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Suspicious. Don't tell me that you're also a psychopath. Definitely not. But really, I was just thinking the way she second guesses things and stuff. Ah, that's what you were talking about. Right, not about the murder or being like really crazy minded. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Oh boy. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little bit fidgety since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Can I leave? Your breathing is so little. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Can I leave? I don't want to be here anymore. Please. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Dude? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. You're suspicious, Monica. That's all I know. Are you worried about her? Oh no, that's not really. No, I mean, I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with everyone? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figure we can start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I guess. I was just asking. I mean, why is she gonna be a while? I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. Okay, let's talk to Monica first. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed really eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in the effort. Spacebar, why won't you work? Hi, dude. Having a good time so far? Yeah, totally. Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I have one suggestion. Prepare for it, Monica. My suggestion is that you get out of here, never come back, and hopefully everything will be back to normal, right? Either that or you disband the literature club in general and just never show your face. I think that would be good for everyone else and probably good for you too. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poems with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Okay, ha ha ha. Don't worry, dude. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's just that sort of barrier that we're all learning. Well, we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, dude. I was going in my head while reading it. Oh, ooh. Okay. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations as low as possible. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Aha, that's not fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. Oh boy, I feel like your mind is completely detached from reality. I don't mean that like a bad thing. I meant it like a bad thing. But sometimes I get an impression that she's just totally given up on people. Yeah, I feel like you do that too. I have an impression of that on you. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. Yeah, I wish you were in my head. Wait, that's wrong. I wish you were out of my head. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, I mean, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Preferably not, but I guess we have to. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be good. Yeah, well, that's because you have to sound confident. Yeah, I remember this from the first time we met when there was a certain person still alive. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'll read it. Give it. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. Wait, can I scroll down? My burned eyes. Oh boy. My burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? There's no one here, Choo-Choo, don't bark. The sound of frantic scrawling, playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He is right there. Swallowing my fear, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? Very interesting. I don't get it. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. I wasn't really paying attention in that poem. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Was it the fact that you're suspicious and you know everything and your murderous thoughts and stuff? I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poem a bit. Oh boy, your epiphanies. Yes, of course. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Yeah, I wish you didn't have that epiphany. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it this: if you can keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, so I'm gonna do the next two, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna speed through them. If anything important comes up, I'll show it to you. If not, so and so, right? Okay. Phew. Okay, guys, so I think I'm gonna end it right here. Yeah. So the poems that Natsuki and Yuri read and talked about. Wait, that didn't sound right. No, it sounded right. Okay. But yeah, the poems, they were the same as the first time we played this game, so nothing new. So I'm gonna end it right here. Things are getting better. Interesting. Story interesting wise and all that stuff. It's getting juicy. Yeah. But, I don't want to make this video too long, right? Gotta keep it long, but not too long, right? To get everything in. So yeah. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Leave a comment down below, subscribe, like, share, whatever. And yeah, I will be seeing you in the next video. So this is Freakly Cackleback, signing out.